think it might be an apple pie from McDonald's. Yeah. First of all, because that's my favorite dessert from McDonald's, and also it really encapsulates me. It's like you can never you can never know how hot the filling is gonna be. Yeah, apple pie. My name is Rhyhan. I'm from the class of 2022. I guess by one look, you wouldn't guess that I'm a busker. Yeah, so I play trumpet on the streets. I started doing that because I wanted a platform to perform music that was like low stress. So I was my only judge. I feel like people wouldn't think that I am a busker because I come across more as like shy and like introverted. Yeah, and busking wouldn't fit that criteria, right? Yeah. So me and my friends started a magazine. It's called Swing Magazine. It's like a platform for content about queer issues within Singapore, and we collect articles or artworks and we upload it online. I like to look at the creative output of people within our generation, because we were really frustrated that there was no outlet for like queer content in Singapore that was dedicated to like the youth. I think everybody has a voice that needs to be shared. As a society, we kind of like, if we don't understand something, we try to like generalize an experience instead of like trying to figure out what each person's experience is. And I think that's very unfair because everybody's story and everybody's experience is really different, and a generalization doesn't do it justice. By expressing it through art and like by looking at how people in our generation express their ideas and emotion through art, it also allows us to be more reflective and understand ourselves better. We are in a world that's saturated with people telling us different messages and telling us what to do, telling us what belief to believe in, but we are very rarely given the space to really cover our own thoughts. It is the voice of the smallest individuals, I think, that really will shape your own viewpoint and worldview and how you interact with other people. With my mom, until like right now, I still speak Malay with her. So I think there's a certain sense of homeliness that I associate with my mother tongue, which is Malay. When we speak in English, especially in like day-to-day interactions, you have to speak it very directly. But then I feel like whenever I speak in Malay, there's a added sense of like care and comfort that I have to convey through how I'm talking. Phrase "How are you?" in Malay it translates to "Apa khabar?" How are you is a very direct question. So it's about your state. But when you say it in Malay, "Apa khabar?" it kind of means like apa means what, and khabar is like a more vague term of like generally like what's happening in your life, the news, how are things. So it's more of an undertone of care and concern that is not motivated by like the person asking, wanting to know exactly to the point what they want to know. My favorite movie is this one by the Hong Kong film director Wong Kar-wai. My favorite one is In the Mood for Love. Yeah, like I have a poster in my room. It talks about love in a way that is very unconventional. Yeah, it just makes me feel like there's so much of the world that you can't really put into words and pictures, that you just need to like recreate a certain scene, a certain atmosphere, and then the feeling will come to you. Yeah, just by looking at the whole picture rather than being told explicitly what you want to express. Yeah.